about lie detector test. And the lie detector test determines. That's for somebody, Virgo. Somebody's finding out the truth this week. That was a lie. What? Maury said, and the lie detector test determines that was a lie. I don't know. Let's just see. Let's see where the energy takes us. Somebody finding out a lie. They're finding out the truth behind the lie. Um, it's something about a lie here. You told a lie, or you finding out somebody else told a lie to you. Something about a lie. Okay, we got to get into it because the cards are going to make it plain. Okay. Okay, here we go. God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What messages do we have for the Virgo people? Messages for the Virgo people. What do we have for Virgos? Messages do we have for the Virgo people? Let's see, let's see, let's see. What does the Virgos got? Hitting a nail on the spot. What's that about? I don't know. Magician. Somebody might rhyme. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. The Strength card. Four Wands. The Lovers. Ooh. Ooh. It's going to get good in here. But you're finding out the truth where a lie was told. Or you're expressing it. You're giving somebody the truth where you told a lie. Whatever this is about the truth and the lie, it has something to do with you being courageous or somebody being courageous when it comes to you. And taking charge. They're being courageous in this twin flame situation and bringing it into union. It's being courageous when it's time to go in union as a twin flame. Somebody's being courageous when it comes to their wish fulfillment. Being courageous when it comes to learning something about wish fulfillment. And I feel like it's the Emperor. The Emperor. Whether that Emperor is you, Virgo, or the Emperor is somebody you're dealing with, Virgo, this Emperor is about to be courageous and tell the truth for somebody, or accept the truth, see the truth, look at the truth, something like that. Something about this truth and this lie. But the lie's out the way so that the truth can be revealed. Let's just see what we got for the Virgo people. What we got for this what we got for the Virgo people, Lord? Messages for the Virgos. The Seven of Wands, first card out. This is about standing up and defending a position. It's also about being guarded and defensive. What else we got for the Virgo people? Six of Wands. So the Seven of Wands and the Six. Being victorious. Something being victorious and successful. Having a short-term victory. Or somebody giving you some recognition or reward. Temperance. Somebody here is standing up and defending their ground. Giving somebody reward and recognition. And it required them to be utterly and completely vulnerable in order to do so with this Temperance energy. You had to come out of your comfort zone. But it's for the Ten of Cups. It's for the love of this Empress. It's because the Ten of Cups is revolved around the Empress and the Emperor. Okay. Okay, I'll see what's going on here. Somebody lied, or somebody found out a lie. So either somebody lied to you about your Emperor, Empress, or you lied to your Emperor, Empress. It's something about like that. So let's see. And there's the Empress right there. So you the High Priestess. Secrets, intuition. And the Ten of Pentacles. I guess it's going to be for me too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I hurt this person, that person, that person. I didn't hurt you. It doesn't matter how I treated him or him. I didn't treat you like that. So this is a channel. A channel message is coming in, but the problem is for me that this is something that I said. So that's what I'm supposed to say. That's a part of the message. So I'm fighting back emotion real quick. So give me a second, okay? Because this is something I ain't see coming. But no matter what, I keep me a roll of tissue right here because I'm always picking my nose or something. Hey, fuck you, okay? Whoever called me a crybaby. She a crybaby. She always fucking crying. So, mind your business. Trigger warning. This is a trigger warning. Anyway, so somebody sees the truth. Maybe somebody judged somebody because of how they seen you moving through the world. So because maybe they heard you tell them, oh, I hurt this person and I hurt this person, or I did this, or this is how I moved in this situation. It was held against you. And now a person can see the truth about you. And that's the only real thing I could think of because they put me in it. Slightly bit uncomfortable because this is not a Pisces reading. But let me see what's going on. Okay, so the message was, when I said that, or when I thought to say that, I didn't ever say it, but I thought to say it. I kept it to myself, right? I never did say it to him. But what he said to me, in order for me to think that, was, how many black men have you hurt in your life? That's what his question to me was. How many black men have you hurt in your life? Well, a lot. I hurt this man, and I'm this woman right here. That don't make me any less of an empress. I have hurt a lot of people. Okay? A lot. And in several situations, I could have been better. A better person. Have a heart, whatever. Nobody said I'm perfect. Okay? I never said I was perfect. But how many times did I hurt you? Can you put up a finger and say one? So, it's funny that we're reliving this moment in a Virgo video. Because I'm not a Virgo. And I don't think I have any aspects of Virgo in my chart. So, but I will just do what I'm told, which I always do, which is how I got on this journey in the first place. Okay? Now, what I was told is that is relevant to this message. That there is a man out there or woman, and you listen to what your twin flame has expressed to you. You know how you go through the experience and be like, yeah, I remember this time. And you be telling, this is how you get to know each other. Now what's happened is, whether you're the man or the woman of this twin flame, you sat there and you took all of that stuff that the other person has told you and you done held it against them. Right? So while you're supposed to be using that as information to get to know this person, you took that information and you're holding it against them as to why you don't want to be vulnerable, or why you don't see that they're a good person, or why they're not honorable enough to be an empress. And it don't matter what you say, because the Lord made them an empress / emperor. They might not have been the best emperor / empress all their life, but this is what they was chose to be. Right? So that must be important to something. So I'm breaking it all down so that I can get into it, because I never said this out loud. They're telling me to say it in this video, but I never did express that to him. But he did tell me, how many black men is what he said. How many black men have you hurt? And I never even responded to it, but the answer was a lot. I've heard a lot of people. right? Black men, white men. I hurt more than just black people. I've hurt a lot of people because I haven't always learned to be the best version of myself. Hurt people, and that's just what happens, right? And I'm not going to make excuses. I'm not going to go back. If I have hurt a person or I was forced to make a right or wrong, I wrote my wrongs. If I hurt somebody, then I'll right a wrong on it. So yeah, the question, how many times have I hurt a black man? Well, several, right? Because sometimes I didn't know no better. Because sometimes I lacked the knowledge, the wisdom to be the best version of myself. Or because sometimes I just didn't give a fuck and I was too self-absorbed to even look at what I was doing to other people. But in this lifetime, I received some really shitty karma for that. And because of that, I'm no longer hurting black men, as you say, or any men, right? Because of the karma I learned, I ain't putting out hurtful energy to people no more. Okay, so what I've done in the past has shit to do with what's going on right now. And even if it did, who the fuck are you to sit here and try to give me a consequence for something that you feel like I done to other people? That's the Lord's job. That's karma's job. And they handled it. They slid on me real good. So good that they gonna make sure I don't never mistreat another motherfucker. So I don't need no motherfucker telling me shit. But it's getting personal for me because they using my shit as a channel. Now, I'm putting all that part out there because it was vital to what the channel was. How many black men have you hurt? Several. But how many have I hurt you? Oh, okay. So, but the point is, somebody's holding something against somebody. Whether you sit here and listen to a person vent about who they are, or you're supposed to use that information to get to know people, but you're using that information to hold it against them, or whatever the case is. But let's just clarify the cards, because the point is that while somebody sat there listening to somebody tell them who they was, or things that they've been through, or things that they've done in the past, you're supposed to use that to get to know people, not use that to hold them against it. Use that to hold them. Don't use what I told you to hold against me to disqualify me as a person. Right? That's not how it goes, right? So what's happening here is that after somebody's done that, they're realizing that they done fucked up, right? Because who this person is and who you try to hold them accountable to be because of their experiences in life, well, it's not the same. And let's just break it down for you. Yeah, I can get into the energy because I can already feel it here. But the world says something coming full circle. The world says it wasn't about how many black men I hurt, but about you being hurt. And you trying to project that hurt ass energy onto me because I haven't always been the best that I could. And because that I'm not perfect. Yeah, I hurt several people in my life, but I ain't hurt nobody now. What about you? So somebody's projected energy. Somebody done projected their energy onto a person and then done fucked the whole situation up. Now they want to heal it. Now it's all this confusion. Now they see the truth. So that's why they put me out there. That's why I'm on blast for this video. Even though I ain't a Virgo. I'm on blast for this video because I've been through the same situation and I can break it down for you. But neither here nor there. Somebody has projected their hurt energy onto somebody. Because of, y'all know how I get. I like to break it down into human experiences for y'all to understand in case people are still lost. Because this is tarot and I am working with energy. Everybody don't know how to read it. Okay, so let's back it up a bit. Let's just use me and you as an example. Okay, I've been through a lot in my life, right? You come along, you're great. So great. You seem too good to be true. But you telling me shit like, oh yeah, I remember I did this. I had like 3 chicks. I was cheating on this and this and this. And that's your life experiences. That is shit that you've been through to make you who you are today. That don't mean that you still out here busting chicks down and cheating, right? That just means it's something that you've been through to teach you to not be that way anymore, right? And I bet you in the ending of that, having all them women or cheating on them women, it ended harshly. Very harshly. So harshly that I bet you never have 3 women again. So I can't come in your life holding that against you because the universe already held it against you. Your karma already held it against you. Now, who am I to seriously disqualify you because 3 years ago you used to cheat on women? Like, so this is how I'm moving. This is why we here right now. I'm breaking it down in human terms for you, okay? The reason this person in this spread is here right now is me. Let's just pretend I'm the person in the spread. The reason I would be here right now is because I took it upon myself to listen to you tell me who you are through stories, experiences that you've been through. I took your experiences that you told me you used to do or you've been through, and I held that. And I said, oh, hell no. Nah. You done cheated on women before in the past. You are not worth a relationship. But But let me back it up. The Lord assigned you as my emperor, right? But I don't care about that. You cheated on people in the past. I'm not choosing you. The Lord wouldn't give me nobody like you. What? I'm not choosing you. So, look, I love it when the Lord get busy, baby. I'm telling you. So, since I'm so my shit don't stink and I'm not choosing you because 3 years ago you cheated on 3 different women and I'm not about to get with you because you might cheat on me now, right? But I ain't taking into account that the Lord already said you was my emperor. It don't matter what I say now. This is what I'm failing to realize. I ain't dating you because you was a cheater. Okay? The Lord already said you was my emperor. It don't give a at this point, if the Lord says you my emperor, what I say don't mean a fuck ass thing. Y'all got me? Okay. So I'm sitting here I am thinking I know some shit though. Yeah, I'm not dating you. I don't want to be with you. You ain't my type. You was cheating 3 years ago. Boom. Okay. I'm rolling with it. I'm not being with you and I got my mindset on it. This is what I think I know, right? One little problem. The Lord already said you was the emperor. So while I think I'm running shit, I got a rude awakening coming. Okay? Now I see why they put me in it. I haven't been this person, but I mean I have, but not in this sense, right? When the Lord tell me something, I bow the fuck down because I know too. I don't care how crazy, how delusional, how not sense it, how much sense it does not make. I'm gonna do what the Lord says because I don't know. I know that the devil's busy. I know that it's really a war out here between the devil and the Lord, and the devil has done some things that you would not believe. He's succeeded in ways that you would be sick to your stomach to know. But anyway. He forgot to take into account that the Lord is the Lord, just like this person right here forgot to take into account that the Lord has already spoken. Okay, so it don't matter what you think in your mind that you're not gonna do. The Lord already said what you are gonna do, and that's just it. That's final. That's what a lot of people don't understand. When your story is written, it was written, and it ain't shit you can do. You can choose free will. Yeah, I can absolutely say I ain't choosing you because you cheated and go give me another motherfucker. But all that motherfucker gonna do is break me the fuck down so bad and make me wish I had a you. That's it. So I'm thinking I'm running something, but I ain't doing shit but running myself into another motherfucking lesson of appreciation. That's it. That's all I'm doing. So I don't want you because you cheated 3 years ago and you cheat on women. You have. Now, regardless of the fact that you cheating on women, got you a hard ass lesson and you don't even cheat on women no more. You ain't did it since. I don't care. I'm holding it against you, your past that you've done. Because you told me I'm using it and holding it against you, disqualifying you as a man. So now I don't want to date you because you ain't dateable. Why? Because what you did in the past, right? Now the Lord is about to get on my ass with a tower moment. Why? Because who the fuck do I think I am to sit here and hold your past against you? Who? I don't know who the fuck I think I am. And this is why I like to use myself, because I can get all in it without motherfuckers getting in their feelings. You see what I'm saying? I can dig in my own ass. Well, not literally, but in a sense, I'm digging in somebody else's ass, so it don't bother me. But I'm using myself so people don't start feeling like victims. Because when you start feeling like a victim, baby, it's probably something you need to look at. Now, my lips is getting more and more rusty. Who the fuck do I think I am to sit here and hold your past against you? Yeah, you cheated on 3 women in the past, but the universe gave you karma for that. The universe made sure you're no longer cheating on people moving forward. So who the fuck do I think I am? The Lord didn't hire me. The universe didn't hire me to sit here and say, oh, well, he cheated. I ain't dealing with him. That's not my fucking job. So the Lord is going to teach me that my job is not to judge people, to sit the fucking line and be grateful for what I got. So if the Lord blessed me with an emperor, I should be motherfucking grateful. Why? Because this world is full of monsters. Why? Because the devil got this shit on, not necessarily lock, but he think he does. Now, I ain't going to say lock, but I'm going to say he got a good grip, because it's a lot of these people out here believing in shit that they shouldn't. It's a lot of people out here going about things the wrong way, thinking that they got it down packed. It's a lot of people referring to shit as the Lord that ain't even what it's supposed to be. So I'm going to just leave that there, and I'm going to say that you should be grateful when the Lord picks your person for you. Why? Because the Lord is going to take that person through lessons, and he's going to teach that person that you cannot be this way. You cannot treat people this way. You cannot act this way. You have to fix this, fix that, fix that. So when they finally do meet you, baby, they clean and pristine. The Lord done sent them through the dishwasher, cleaned them up and washed them all up just for you. So who the fuck do I think I am to go around being ungrateful for that? The Lord giving me somebody. The Lord making sure I don't have to go through all this bullshit in this world. So he just paired me with somebody. And who do I think I am to be ungrateful for that? Huh? I don't know, but the Lord is going to teach me, baby. And what happens to me because I'm acting like that, we about to find out in this reading. But I just wanted to break that down for y'all because sometimes people don't understand what's going on. And instead of being those readers that say, well, if you know, you know, I'm going to break it down so that you can know. Okay. And if you're trying to get on the journey, you might not, I mean, if you're new to the journey, you might not really understand a lot of things, right? Yeah, it all might not make sense to you. When I sit here and channel some shit, it might be like, this bitch is crazy. You might not understand, you know what I mean? So I might have to break it down for you. That channel came from my own personal life, my own twin flame journey. And that's why in this personal one, I can really break it down for you. Before this spread ends, I can guarantee you that this woman, remember me, I'm not dating you because you're a cheater. This man or this woman, whoever's judging somebody based on their past, they're going to get a rude awakening. By the end of this spread, this person's going to be at that motherfucker's door knocking, asking for forgiveness, begging for a little space in their life. Why? Because now they get it. Because they thought they knew every fucking thing when they didn't know a fuck ass thing. And that's how the Lord teaches you. That's how the Lord breaks you down. So whoever this is, who is not being grateful for their emperor or their empress because whoever they used to be, they don't qualify them to be your emperor / empress now. At the end of this spread, this person is going to have a rude awakening. And I'm telling you now because ain't no cards out. Ain't no way I can see it yet. But I know energetically, this person is going to learn to appreciate this empress or this emperor. They're going to stop judging. They're going to stop being ungrateful. They're going to bow down to the motherfucking empress or the emperor. And not only that, they're bowing down to the Lord because that's what it all bows down to. Because the Lord is letting you know, who do you think you are to be ungrateful for something that I gave you? I'll take it all and you won't have shits. And the Lord ain't going to probably cuss at you like that, but I be getting upset. I be getting upset for the Lord. And again, that's not my job either. But that's how much I love the Lord. So I'll be getting upset. And I cuss somebody out or something like that. Which, again, that is not my job. And here I am getting emotional because I get emotional about the Lord. Because the Lord is something, boy. If you ain't rocking with your faith and you ain't rocking with the Lord, baby, that's who you got to rock with. Okay? I tell you all the time, I don't credit or discredit the Bible, but I just want to know about my faith. I just want to know about my connection directly to the Lord. Why? Because these people in this world got so good at lying. They got so good at manipulating. Something is wrong somewhere. And as long as I just stay close right here to the Lord, I don't have to see it. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to be a part of whatever is going on out there. And I don't want it. I don't want it. I just want to stay close to the Lord because I know how treacherous this world is out there. I already know it. I'm getting emotional because I love the Lord. And God is so good. He's too good for people to be so ungrateful. To be so unappreciative for all the greatness that he be giving to these people when they just don't appreciate shit. That makes me emotional. So, moving right along. Now, sometimes that's why I got to bring my blunt to the session because it'll snap me back. Like, pull up, bitch, get yourself together now. Come on, bring that emotional. Now, Virgos are emotional too. And y'all might not bust out crying like me, but baby, y'all feel too. Okay? Yeah. Seven of Wands. Let's clarify. Let's get to clarifying. And by the end of this spread, I bet you that person gonna be like, please don't go. While they was saying, you ain't good enough to be with me, they gonna be begging you to stay. Tell me about the 7 of Wands. Why is the 7 of Wands here for Virgo people? Because somebody's standing up and defending their ground. Because judgment. Because who the fuck do you think you are? I told y'all what was going to happen by the end. So let's see how good am I. Let's see how good am I. Ain't no cards out here to tell me. So we're going to see. Yeah, y'all going to see me bringing them out. So give me more for Virgo and the 7 of Wands, Spirit. The King of Cups and the Page of Swords. There's the perspective right there. 7 of Cups. Somebody must have been confused. Oh, but they Gary learned, baby. Exactly what this lover's connection is. Exactly what wish fulfillment means. Exactly what a union is when they learn it, when they start feeling left out. See, that's why at the very first, when we first started, on the 3 cards on the bottom, the 3 cards on the bottom was the Strength card. The Strength card, the Lovers, and the 4 Wands. That's somebody finding the courage and the strength to go in the union right there. Why? We'll see. Just wait a minute. Okay? Because that's what it's about. That's about somebody having it twisted, being confused. 7 of Cups. Either you had some type of illusion over your head or you was just confused, baby, but you already learned something. You gotta learn something about this whole union, about this whole twin flame thing, right? You gotta get it through perspective, Page of Swords. But guess what gives you the perspective? Judgment. Judgment Day. That who you think you are energy, right here. Right here. That's how the whole reason of why we are at the Seven of Wands in the first place, where this person is about to stand up and defend this position with the person that they treated like wasn't good enough for them. You about to stand up and defend your position with that same very person. Why? Because Judgment Day came. And let's see what happened when Judgment Day came. Tell me about Judgment Day. See, this is why people probably don't like me much sometimes, because I get in your bed. We getting all up in it. I'm gonna break it all down. How you got to where you at today. And if it's you probably ain't trying to hear me. So, but if you're trying to be better, then you'll want to hear me. You'll want to hear me because you want to be better and you want to listen to the ways that can make you better. And it might not feel the best to hear all the time, but it is what it is. The hell? Judgment. Ha! We getting to the nitty gritty. Okay. Woo. No. The Emperor. Somebody's emperor and somebody's empress. Somebody's emperor was ungrateful. Judgment is making him want to stand up and defend his position in this union. Why? Look who's underneath it, though. Yeah, that's where he's trying to stand up and defend his position with the empress. Because Judgment put him in there. Why is the emperor sitting here standing up and defending his position? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because he faced the Judgment Day. And in that Judgment Day, Mr. Emperor got to see what really makes him happy. So when he stops taking his time to stop, or she, because y'all remember the story I put out there, when the person, the emperor or the empress, take their time to stop judging you based upon your past and who you used to be, they can see who the Lord made you. And they can see why they make you happy. I mean, why you make them happy, right? 10 of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. Ace of Swords. This is me seeing the truth. The love always been there, but somebody had needed a new perspective. So let's see what the perspective was that they got once the tower hit him. Look at that. He's being courageous because he's offering that pentacle. That's why. Page of Swords. Thank you, Latia. I'm sorry. I meant to acknowledge your comment. I didn't got into it, y'all. They didn't got me in my feelings and everything. They basically putting my little display out. So, Page of Swords. Where's the perspective change? We're going to see it. King of Pentacles. Oh, it's you, Mr. Virgo masculine. It's the Virgo. Look who got the new perspective. The King of Pentacles. Well, we are talking to Virgos, so some Virgo out there is learning this lesson. And some non-Virgo will be learning this lesson as too. But the perspective changes on this Virgo masculine. Why are you getting a perspective? And you getting your change of perspective. Page of Swords comes into the King of Pentacles. And then look at it. Two of Pentacles. He started trying to find a balance with the Empress. Hey, how you doing? What you doing? What's going on in your world? Hey, can I see you? Can I talk to you? But he just got done saying that she wasn't good enough. He got done treating her like he didn't want to deal with her, like he didn't want to be with her, like she wasn't nothing but a burden. That's because he couldn't realize the value of her. That's when you undervalue a person. That's when you don't even realize what the fuck you got when it's staring you in the face. Like you don't realize that this motherfucking Empress got big energy, baby. But you sitting there undervaluing it, unappreciating it, treating it like it ain't shit. And now it's biting you in your ass. So that's why the King of Pentacles here is trying to, and no offense to any other Pentacle. If it seems like I'm being a little harsh, I'm only talking to my King of Pentacles, okay? So anybody else who does not belong to me, then you can just ignore my harsh comments that I'm making, because even though he's so judgmental about tarot, I can guarantee that this video is going to be watched by him. Almost guarantee it. I don't know how, but the Lord don't tell no lies. That's all I know for sure. And at the end of the day, I trust in the Lord and my intuition over anything in this world. A Bible, a pastor, a person, anything. Okay? I'm sorry if y'all mad that I said that, but I'm just saying. I ain't discrediting nothing. But I'm saying that my connection to the Lord, my intuition, listening to him about what he said directly through the intuition, it means more to me than anything. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care. Okay? So if I love you and I've been spending my whole years with you and the Lord tell me I need to walk away and leave you alone today, I'm sorry, baby, but I got to go. And I don't know why the Lord is doing this to me, but I know he's doing it for a reason. And I know that the reason he's moving me is because he's trying to protect me, because he loved me enough not to let me go through this. And I'm going to be ungrateful, but he going to let my ass go through it anyway. That's the greatness of the Lord. So you can see it. So you got a perspective through the Lord letting your ass go through it anyway. Why? Because you was too ungrateful to appreciate it. Now you got the facts. Now here you go rushing in with your facts. You got your facts, you got your honesty, you got what the Lord was trying to protect you and do for you, and now you just feeling like shit. I already know how they go. I've been there, done that. You feel like shit at first. I'm so sorry. This is how I was. I don't know how you gonna be, but you gonna bust down, okay? You gonna bust down in tears. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you gonna feel like shit. You're going to feel like shit that all those signs that the Lord sent you, all those people that he sent you to help you along the way, you didn't listen. You discredited. You didn't trust in them. For whatever reason, you didn't even trust to credit your own intuition. Along this way, you wasn't trying to hear it. So you was forced to see it the hard way because you was too busy being a judgmental asshole. Again, I'm only talking to the King of Pentacles that I'm talking to, not nobody else. But you was being judgmental. So you couldn't appreciate something that you judge. If you're too busy focused on judging something, how can you be grateful? How can you see the value in something that you're so keen on judging? You can't. You can't see a value in nothing that if you just want to judge, you can't see the value of something because you're too busy judging it. And then when that shit is gone and you can't judge it no more, you can see the value of that shit because it's still going to shine whether it's with you or it's without you. The value of something's valuable and shiny, whether it has you, whether you have it or somebody else have it, is going to shine. So all that happens now is that it goes with somebody else and shines. So you really, people don't get it. You know, people don't get it. People do not get it. So this is why I be trying to help. This is why I do this job, because a lot of people don't get it. So while they judge me, they need to judge their motherfucking selves. Or why you don't get it. Or why you being fucked out of so many blessings because you trying to judge some shit that you don't even know. It's above your pay grade. Be grateful for the Lord giving you something. Stop trying to figure out. Follow your intuition about shit. Don't try to sit here and judge shit and breaking it down because that's not your fucking job. And it's going to dig a hole for you. You're the only one that's going to have to face karma for out here trying to teach people false shit. False information that you have no clue of what's going on. So you up here trying to teach a motherfucker. For example, if it's gonna be a long video. I'm directing this direct. I'm sorry, it done got personal. So if you're sitting here judging me about doing tarot, but you don't have a fuck ass clue about tarot. Tarot is the way out. Tarot is how the people stop being so blind. So y'all can stop trying to say, oh, well, the Bible. Yeah, the Bible was make sure a motherfucker never see the tarot. Because if you never see the tarot, you'll never see the truth. And let's talk about it. Yeah. So why you want to be so busy judging me? You need to judge your motherfucking self about putting that false ass information out there. And that's why you get karma for it. Because the Lord, the Bible, some of that Bible is true, right? You see it in the Bible. He don't care how you got the information. If somebody tells you some false ass shit, or you tell somebody some false ass shit and they believe it, you getting punished for telling them and they getting punished for believing it. Didn't y'all read the Bible, right? The fuck? And you ain't even got the discernment you need from the Lord. You should read the Bible, but you should read it with discernment. So that way you can see the parts of it that ain't true. You can see the parts of it that was manipulated for the devil's own gain. Because the devil was once an angel, baby. And it's a warfare out here. And some of you people don't even get it, how deep it goes. Moving right along. Somebody's being taught a lesson of what they thought they knew. So what you thought you knew and what you actually knew ain't a fuck ass thing. So now you about to run back to the person that you was judging because they actually know more than you. Anyways, moving right along. Somebody wants to be victorious after gaining the facts. After gaining the facts, now they want to get into what you say, alignments. Because now they ready to bow down to the Lord in their journey. Okay? 6 of Wands. Now they ready to be victorious. Now they ready to follow their intuition. Now they ready to get vulnerable and be true. Because they want this 10 of Pentacles with you. Hey, okay. Tell about the 6 of Wands for the Virgo people. That's why I don't judge people no more. I used to. But if you spend less time judging and more time observing, you can see shit about people. And if you don't like them, just back out their life. You ain't, oh, you need to do this. I'm not doing that shit. I've been that person on the beginning of my journey. You need to do this. You need to stop doing that. It's your life. Live it, baby. But it might end you in some bad situations. I'll let you know that. But I ain't about to tell you how to live. Live how you got to live. And once you hit that wall, you'll be like, okay, come in and knock at my door trying to get some advice about what I told you that one time. The first, I ain't got time for it because I'm trying to get where I need to go. Shit, we all got places to go. And what's the point of trying to help a motherfucker who think they know everything? It's no point. The hell? Let them figure that shit out. Six of Wands is clarified by the Devil, the Star, and the Six of Pentacles. See, look at that. Low vibration. The Devil is about low vibrations, toxics, fears. In this situation where this person spent all their time judging and not following their intuition, that the Devil conquered in their life for just a second. Because they did. Because the Devil had them so scared to follow what the Lord gave them. For just a second, the Devil conquered over them. Okay? Now the Six of Wands lets me know that they will be victorious over this lower vibration, this low vibrational energy. They will. The Star says they're going to be victorious, because the Star is about what was written in the stars for you. It's about being confident, having faith, and knowing things are going to work out. So somebody has being confident, having faith, and knowing that the balance is going to be gained. That's enough. That's being victorious. Okay. Then we got your intuition also telling you it's going to be okay. So this time you're going with that instead of the fear that's saying, no, it's just going to hurt you. It's just going to fuck you over. That's the Devil getting up in your mind so that you don't get shit good. Tell them about this Temperance card for the Virgo people. That's what the Devil will tell you. The Devil will have you too scared to take a leap so that you can't even get what the Lord does. This is what you got to realize. In this world, it's the Lord against the Devil. The Devil been trying to fight the Lord for a long time. And then y'all be reading. Never mind. The Devil been trying to fight the Lord for a long time, right? So why not get into what the Lord's supposed to have out there to teach us? That'll trick us real good, right? Yeah, it would. It really, really would. Tell about the Temperance card. But somebody's learning here. That's what they learning. We always learn the truth. So the Devil forgot that the Lord is all that. And he is not to be stopped by nobody. So he will overcome. He will. He will win this battle. And I don't have not a doubt in my mind. And as long as I'm standing with the Lord, I win the battle too. And that's just how I see it. And people be standing with the Devil and don't even realize it. Not in the sense that they a fucked up individual, but in the sense that they've been living their whole life in fear. The Devil got them conquered. Because the only way you will sit back and not live your life in fear is because you got the Devil energy. The Devil teaches you to be afraid. The Lord teaches you to be brave and go out and do it and take a risk, a leap of faith. And you ain't never, I don't see nobody out here that's famous or doing good in their life ever regret taking a leap of faith. I see motherfuckers regret being fearful though all the time. People sit out there and be afraid their whole life of doing what they really want to do and sit there and tell their grandchildren how they wish they would have did this, how they wish they would have did that. The Devil conquered them their whole fucking life and they did nothing. Nothing. Because they was too afraid to have some faith in the Lord and go do something. And that's sad. My kids will not be like that. The cycle that I live in will not be that. So if I read the Bible and it tell me that I can't do tarot or I'm going to hell, then oh well, something's wrong with that part of the Bible. That's how I see it. And that's why do I say that now? It's because I got some discernment now. At first, it just didn't make sense. When I read the Bible, I was just like everybody else. Before I got introduced to this lifestyle, I was scared to open up the tarot. I was scared to watch a video. But it felt right to my intuition, so I did it. Right? Because if I really want to be, your intuition is the only source you got to connect to the Lord. You have to feel your way through this world. You can't look and see because your sight has tricked you. This whole world is out here, no offense, and some people might get offended, but the whole world is out here going by the Bible, where the Bible says, do not look at tarot. And if you never look at tarot or you never go into your intuition, you will never find the truth. And the Devil is winning. I'm sorry, Lord. I'm sorry. I know that saddens you and that makes you upset, but I'm just telling the truth. He's kind of winning. It's more people in the church scared to look than it is people out here actually exploring their spiritual side. And that makes me so mad. Well, maybe he's not winning, but it seems that way. So many people could. And this is the reason they do it, y'all, is because they sleep. They don't understand. They don't get it. They don't see it with discernment. So they don't see it at all. And then they'll sit here and judge me for having these cards. And the whole time they the ones sleep and they live their whole life and never get to find out. That's like people's grandparents and their grandparents and their grandparents. We're supposed to be breaking a cycle for the next generation. People just out here walking asleep like it's not going to be like that. The Lord is going to conquer. And while it might look like the devil is winning and it might seem this way and seem that way, it won't be. In the end, the Lord is going to slay. He is. He really is. In the end, the spiritual people will rise up. I'm telling you. And all the people who judged us based upon the Bible, well, let's just say it'll be Judgment Day. Anyway, this reading done went all over the fucking place. So, the person is being victorious over the devil. That's how I got in that. Because they're being victorious over the devil. They're having a little faith. They're following their intuition. And they're putting in, trying to find a balance. Nine of Swords reverse. They're like, they terrified, okay? But I feel like they're releasing the anxiety. And even though they might be scared, they're going to do it anyway because their intuition told them. And that's how they conquer. And that's what was meant to happen because this is destiny, right? So Temperance card. This is also my card to see how she's completely no clothes on. And it's because she's being naked in emotional sense, in a physical sense, because she's dropped every burden that she had up into the sense. Anything that hurt her, that kept her back from being who she was destined to be, like fear, faith of the Lord. Fear don't exist to her anymore. Scared, the Lord got me. This is how this person changes to be. Boom. And then the next stop after getting completely utterly vulnerable is the Empress. So they move to the Empress because that's what their intuition tell them to do. But I'm sure the Empress ain't going to be very happy with them or the Emperor. Somebody ain't going to be just so happy or willing to talk like a mother. I mean, I'm sure they'll talk, but I don't really know everybody's story, so I don't want to just assume shit for people. Me, I'll talk, but I'm not just going to bow down. Nobody's just going to tell me anything. Especially when I can read energy. I shouldn't talk after everything. I shouldn't say a fuck ass thing. But see, I listen to the Lord versus my ego, because my ego will get me in bad situations. I listen to my ego sometimes, but I'll quickly snap out of it and apologize. I'm not perfect. Tell my Temperance. The Two of Cups is trying to come out, but it didn't fall out, so I ain't gonna take it. The Temperance for Virgo people. Why is it here? So about the Temperance card. Woo-hoo. You know why I started watching tarot? Because I was like, oh my God, the Lord told me I was supposed to be on this journey, and I don't know what's going on because my twin flame won't speak with me. At the time, he was going back, That's why he started acting funny to me. But I didn't know. I was just lost, and I didn't know. I was going crazy, so I started watching the tarot. And guess what? I was supposed to, because it led me right here to this chair. I was supposed to do it. It was supposed to happen. So, the Temperance card. There you go. Look at that. Watch him go, or watch her go. The Temperance card is about 8 of Cups. Walking away. What are they walking away from? Well, I don't know. We're about to find out. But I feel like they're walking away from fear. They're walking away from sabotaging. They're walking away from anything that does not emotionally fulfill them. But I feel like they're walking into a contract. 3 of Pentacles here. And then look, the 10 of Pentacles under that. So about the 8 of Cups. What's the 8 of Cups? Why is this here for Virgo? What they walking away from? A third party. Ugh. Damn. Somebody's walking away from a third energy. That's for somebody. Yep. Somebody walking away from the past. Because they're made aware. The sun just shined on where the moon is. When you truly love a motherfucker, you want them to do what makes them happy. That's just how shit go. So, what you're walking away from, Virgo or cross watcher, is this Three of Cups reverse. Something to do with the past. The Three of Cups reverse. Ooh. Okay. And some people, it's not the past energy. It's just anything is about anything that does. It's the past for some of y'all. But for some of y'all, it's about like fear or anything that's in the way of you offering your love, right? It's some of you, it is not the past person, but just the past energy hurt of the person. Like, say you was with somebody 3 years ago and they hurt you, and you've been holding on to that hurt for 3 long years because it really, really hurt you, and you didn't know how to let it go. But you finally met this person, and they help you to let it go, right? Or whatever the case may be, right? So you're letting it go. You're walking away from this. You're walking away from this past hurt that you've been holding on to, and you're going to finally offer your love to somebody, because the Lord had to teach you that you can't just be out here judging people. You can't just be out here being ungrateful, and He had to break it down and show you why He did what He did. Right? He probably, look, in my sense, I got to use my own sense because I don't know everybody else's story. In my sense, I came over here and I told my emperor, hey, you ain't supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, whatever. In his mind, he wanted to make it work with all the situation he had going on. And I was like, no, you ain't supposed to do that. You're supposed to move on with me. He's like, you crazy, you delusional. But the whole time I was just a messenger. I was just trying to tell him what the Lord wanted him to do so that he wouldn't have to go through his hurt right here that he went through in order to see what he had to see. So the person on the other end is probably learning that you should always follow your intuition. And if the Lord sends you a messenger or some help along the way, be grateful. Because this world is real tricky. Shit, it is. Because the devil too busy trying to take over. So you got to be careful, really careful. Shit. So that's what happens. Somebody turns around, they get grateful, they offer their love, they let go of the hurt, and they make choices, movements, and decisions to apologize to this empress or to the emperor if you're the empress that was a bitch, okay? They apologize for holding on, looking back at the past hurt for too long, and they offer you a cup of love. And they move quickly. Whereas they was probably dragging the fuck out their slow ass feet. Holding back. Not even coming at all. Not even being grateful. Not even appreciating you. Not even seeing the worth in you. And then they coming in this bitch full-fledged ahead. You be like, is you alright, motherfucker? Do you got a fever? Because you ain't never seen them act like that. Yeah, because the Lord got up in their ass and taught them a lesson. And that's why I love when the Lord works. Tell me about this empress. He talking. He's saying something. Look at the empress. What the fuck you want? She pissed. And some of y'all, the empress is a Virgo. Some of y'all Virgo women, there are the empress. Queen of Swords. Page of Wands. The Four of Cups. There you go. The Queen of Swords receives messages about Four of Wands. Somebody not wanting to miss out. See, the person, what he says is, or she, is that the only reason that they left you out in the cold is because they couldn't see clearly. Eight of Swords. They was trapped in their mind by fear, which kept them held up, stagnated. The hurt from the past kept them held up, stagnated, and they couldn't see clearly. So that's why they left you out in the cold. They couldn't see your worth. They couldn't see your value. They couldn't see the greatness in you because they was too busy either judging you or too busy holding on to past hurt. Shit, take it your pick. But I feel like with the Hermit, a lesson was taught here. A person learned the lesson, which is why they're here communicating with you. Not only that, it's an intuitional thing. Somebody's intuition stepped in. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. I want to see a couple things on that real quick. So somebody had to get a change in perspective. Yeah, Page of Swords. They had to learn information and knowledge in their Ace of Pentacles. So they left you out in the cold and then they offer you the Pentacle. Because of intuition. Somebody following their intuition when they didn't do it at first. So this is, I hate to keep putting it out there, but Just say my twin flame, right? He thought I was crazy. He thought I was delusional. But after the Lord taught him that harsh lesson, he wished he would have listened to me. Even though he the same person he called crazy and delusional, I knew what I was talking about. I was never crazy nor delusional. I was a messenger for the Lord, exactly like I told him I was, and I tried to save him from that pain. But everything happens the way that it's supposed to because he didn't listen to me, and he learned the harshness of this lesson. This lesson taught him to listen to his own intuition versus listen to people who mean you good. Listen to people who the Lord teach. If the Lord sends somebody in your life to help you, listen to those people. They don't. Everybody's not out to hurt you. So that's how that. Sometimes we gotta learn the hard way. I've been that person. I thought everybody was out to get me, but now I got discernment. So I'll read you up on energy first before I just write you off. I know everybody not fucked up. Tell me about the high priestess for Virgo people. The Knight of Wands. Look at it. Look at him. Heart burning like a heart got bitches. His heart got fire burning in desire for a motherfucker. The Empress or the Emperor motherfucker didn't even want to talk because you didn't even appreciate them. You treated them like they wasn't worthy of even having you as the person. Well, why would the Lord give me this title if I'm not worthy of having it? Come on now, sit your dumb ass down somewhere. So now somebody's heart is burning in desire. The intuition is telling them to rush in there passionately. It's a cycle being closed. See, look, this person got the whole world, your whole world in her hands. This woman holds your world in their hands. Or it could be a man that holds your world in his hands, okay? But the point is you want to persevere. You want to be victorious. You want to have this because it's yours. What's that song out now? All mine, all mine, all mine, all mine. At the end of this motherfucker's grateful to have some shit that the Lord gave them that's all theirs. Playing with me. Tell me about the world card. That's what I want to see. Look at that. Look how this person, you don't understand this person, Virgo. She's a fucking Rubik's Cube. Or he. Somebody don't understand. You do not understand this person. They hard to figure out like this Rubik's Cube. But that don't matter. They still hold the world. They still hold your world in their hands. So, the Lord must have knew what he was doing, baby. Huh. He must have knew something. That's why I said I heard treating the Lord like he don't know how to pair people up. Who do y'all think y'all are? The hell? Look at that. Five of Wands reverse. Dropping that motherfucking ego. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And following that intuition. You dropping the ego. Why? Because she got your whole world in her hands. Because the Lord set this up. Somebody treating the Lord like he don't know what he doing. Who don't? Who don't know what they doing? Psh, the Lord know what he's doing. And that's why you're putting down the burdens in your ego so that you can offer this woman love. This same woman that you treated like she wasn't worthy. Or he. Woman. If you treated a man like he wasn't worthy of being your woman because of your man because of how he used to be. Huh. Well, I guess you got a rude awakening coming into, huh? I guess you do. Lessons are in effect. But I guess the Lord showed you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Son of Pentacles. And even to this day, that man tell me I'll be working for demons. I guess the Lord told you. Son of Pentacles. What about it? I told him he going to regret it. You're going to beg me. That's what I told him. He can't stand it when I say that. Because he is. And not because I want to be a egotistical bitch. It's because he is. But I'm also that same woman that tried to save him. The fuck? Ten of Pentacles. 3 years later, I can have anybody I want, motherfucker. You ungrateful bastard. Shit. Shit. And I really went out there trying to get me somebody, but I feel like the universe keep blocking me. And I don't feel like that's fair because this motherfucker, they're like, nope, hold on. He's going through lessons. Just give us a second. Stop looking. And I'm just like, that's not my fault. I'm trying to get up there. Make going single. They like, skirt, pump your brakes a little bit. See, look, here I am right here. Queen of Cups reverse. Doing my own thing. Trying to get out there. But the universe is blocking me. I told my... He said some hurtful shit to me, right? I told him. That's why you think you know everything. I'm pregnant already with a boy. Lie like a motherfucker. Ain't even my thing to do. Anyway, Ten of Pentacles. Justice. Doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. But this is also justice being served to somebody who didn't get treated the way that they should have been. Queen of Cups reverse. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Queen of Cups reverse. That's somebody taking their love out of the situation. This is somebody divesting emotionally. Huh. Oh. Now, look, now they teaching me something. You see me looking up like, oh, okay, Lord. I think I'm starting to understand something. Okay. Sun card. Somebody divest emotionally. That's what triggered it all. Emotional divestment. Because somebody treated them like an option. And once somebody emotional divest and just false start, non-start, not give a fuck, start focusing it on their own self, taking all their energy back. That's why I got here. It was a crossroad. Somebody picked, was a decision. Like, not a decision, but some people had a decision between two people and they did not pick the Empress. But now they're walking away from the lies and moving over here to the truth. But, ooh, it's a lot of stickiness going on up in here. It's only one Queen of Wands out here. Somebody had the fake Queen of Wands is what they said. False start, non-star, made aware of. That's not your real Empress. Uh-oh. So somebody had a false start, non-start because they chose the wrong woman. And now they're walking away because it was all lies. Look at those swords all on the ground broken. None of that was really the truth. The truth is over here. Where you walking to now? Yep. Because the truth is always going to shine over a lie. Justice is being served in a situation where a man or a woman was not appreciative of the other man or woman because they look at them and judge them, and you are not nobody's judge. You are not the Lord. You don't say what goes like the Lord does. So as you can see, as you still told this person how they wasn't worthy of being this and worthy of being that, you still have to bow down and turn around and apologize to them. Turn around and beg them to be with you after you treated them like shit. And that's how the Lord will do your ass. That's how karma will do your ass. And that's why you got to be careful how you're treating people out here. Okay? Whoever. Okay? But that's all I got. I've been here an hour. I was only supposed to be here 20 minutes. Okay? Have a blessed day. Namaste. Like, comment, subscribe.